Lord. God bless you all, my dear children. See, in this video we are going to see question, exercise number 2.2, question number 2. Then this is same like question number 1 only, no? Then why we have doing question number 2 also they have asked? Here only we must think, okay? The little different techniques they used here. What is the technique they have given? See, question number 1 is what? X equal to 0, x equal to minus 1, x equal to 2. You have to substitute in this trinomial, yes or no? So that is only a question number 2. So question number 1. What is question number 2? Find P of 0, P of 1 and P of 2. Then why did they give like that? See, can you differentiate anything from these two questions? They could have asked even like x is equal to 1, x is equal to 0, something like that. No. Then why did they give like that? Can you get it? Can you catch my point now? Yeah, one thing you have to note down. Here, the equations they have given in different variable. Here it is in y, here it is in t, the other twos are in x variable. So, in common, they can't give x is equal to 0, you can't substitute here. Then they have to give for y is equal to, they have to give for t is equal to, then they have to give for x. Instead of that, they have generally given that find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2, both are same only, but this variable is x. These are the variables with y and t. I think you have catch my point now. So these are the simple things we have to watch down in our video. Is it clear? So these are the simple techniques and tips. These will be very useful for you in your higher classes. So whenever they have given you the equations like that, p of y, you have to see that in the place of y we are substituting 0. That is, if this is not x is equal to 0, we have to make this one as y is equal to 0 and then y is equal to 1 and then y is equal to 2. We can't simply write it is x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2 like that. Why? This variable is y. Okay, so if y is equal to 0, in the place of y I am replacing y. So y square is equal to 0 square minus 0 plus 1. So we have got p of 0 is equal to 1. The same way here, t is equal to 0 we have to take. So in the place of t is equal to 0, 2 plus in the place of t 0, 2 into 0 square minus 0 cube. Then these things will get in 0, only 2. What can you understand from these two? Can you get anything from these two? Can you get any idea after substituting for y is equal to 0 and after substituting t is equal to 0, anything you are getting it? Why I am asking you these things? These are the things you have to learn from any sum. Not only by doing the sum and getting it, getting the answer is not our purpose. So, what is the generalized idea you have to get it from these two sums? Can you get it now? Yeah. Only thing, when you substitute in the place of the variable 0, you will be getting the answer as only our constant term. Can you get it now? See, only the what is the constant term, only that we are getting that. That is the simple trick or tips they wanted to gain from these two sums. For that purpose only they have given you the sum. So each and every sum they have selected in a way to make you to think in a different way and understand the generalized concept from that. That is only the greater intelligence you needed for your higher classes and even when you go for campus or competitive exams, whatever it is. Okay, so these are the things I wanted to introduce in my classes. Each and every video I am doing that. Okay, now the other one is very easy. When you substitute this in y in the place of y, p of y, then 1 square, then this is minus 1 plus 1. So when it is 1 square, this is simple 1. So 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. So p of 1 is equal to 1. Here I am substituting the value of 2, isn't it? 2. Oh, 1 only. Okay. 2 plus in the place of t1, in the place of 2, 1 square minus 1 cube. Whenever you get any power for 1, it is 1 only. So even if it is 1 square, it is 1 only. Even if it is 1 cube, it is 1 only. When you will get a different answer? Can you guess now? Anything? If the same one is with minus 1, then the sign will be changing. Then also the answer is 1 only. But if it is minus 1, here if it is even power, you will be getting plus sign outside. If it is odd power, you will be getting minus sign, then the sign will be changing. So definitely minus sign, minus 1 will alter the answer. Okay, since because it is plus 1, it doesn't alter, only the 1 has come as it is. So plus 1 and minus 1 get cancelled. So 2 plus 2, 4. Here also see, when I substitute by 2, so the same way in the place of y I am substituting 2, then it is 2 square minus 2 plus 1. 2 square is nothing but 4. Then 4 minus 2 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. These are all the easy things, you can very well know that. Yes or no? Here also the same way I have substituted the values. So why I have chosen this sum? Only to make you to learn and generalize the idea. Whenever you substitute 0 in any expressions, you will be getting what? Only constant term is the answer for you. See the next two thing. Okay, you know how to substitute the values. Then why I am doing the again same thing? Okay, since because it is given in your book, so I am doing it not like that. You know very well how to substitute and how to get the answers. Then there is one important things to just continue with the next exercise. No, why they have given this exercise, this sums for you. You will definitely come to know about it. Okay, just listen. For p of x is equal to x cube, in the place of x equal to 0, it is 0 cube, then it is a 0. Same way, p of 1 is equal to 1 cube, so it is 1 only, 2 cube, it is 8 only. It is very simple. These things are definitely, if you are very thorough with question number 1 and question number 1, these are all the things very easy for you. Then why I am doing it? Just listen. From this only I am going to get the next type of zero polynomial. Okay, then that will be easy for you to do question number 3. In question number 3, I have given, that is apart from your exercise sum, I have given my own examples, 3 or 4 sums, just only make you to understand very clear how to find out the zero polynomial also. Okay, even though in the book they have given you some problems, apart from that I have given in my different approach 3 or 4 many problems for make you to understand very clearly what is zero polynomial. From there only I can get what is remainder theorem and factor theorem. Okay, so don't skip the video and just look through the video fully. Now it is very simple only. In the place of x equal to 0, I have written 0 minus 1, 0 plus 1. So it is minus 1 plus 1. It is when I multiply I am getting minus 1. See here, when I substitute 1 here, then this 1 minus 1, this 1 plus 1, 1 minus 1 getting 0. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1, even though there is one bracket over here, but the item gets 0 since because the multiplication sign is in between. So this has become 0. And then when I substitute 2 here, I am getting 2 minus 1, 1 and 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, from all the sums, why they have given you this model for you. So this is very important model for you. From this you can get one more thing. What? See here, this p of 1 is a zero polynomial of this product. This only we are going to utilize in the factorization of quadratic equation. So if one of two factors getting 0, the whole thing is getting 0. So this x equal to 1 is a zero polynomial. What is zero polynomial? See, in each and every sum we are getting the remainder. Yes or no? If all are reminders of a polynomial, when you substitute the value, if the remainder has become 0, then this will become a zero polynomial. See here also 0, here also 0. So x equal to 1 is here is a zero polynomial. See, zero polynomial is nothing but we are going to get as a solution also. Okay, so solution, zero polynomials, answer, root, all are same only. With the help of all the 4 only, we are going to learn remainder theorem and factor theorem. I think you will have liked this video so much. So you subscribe the channel, then you will be getting the notification immediately. I am going to do now question 3 also now. Okay, thank you children.